Last September, we bought a house with the intention to completely renovate it. Since then, we tore down all the old stuff, added another room, painted, did some yard work, and completely planned the new design for this place. In this video, you're going to see a mix of projects that needed to get done, and the most exciting part, you'll see the flooring of our kitchen floor being laid. It's been a while since you guys got any house content, so I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. The very first thing I'm starting on is getting these steel doors cleaned and painted. If you've been following along, then you would know this house was a huge smoker's house. We worked really hard to clean out the smell on the walls. We also tore out the old kitchen and all of the carpet. So for the most part, it's gone. But there are a few places, one of which are these steel doors. So we're gonna get rid of that smell today and hopefully really transform these doors. You can see right away the smoke residue just bled onto the doors after only a couple minutes. I'd be lying if I said this was a quick project because it most definitely was not. It took multiple rounds of cleaning to rid these doors of the smell and the stains as well. You can just see how yellow these doors really are. It was about every 30 seconds that I had to run downstairs and change out my bucket of water because it got so gross and so yellow very quickly. But even though it was a long process and a dirty one, it was also so satisfying to get these dang doors cleaned. Even in this little bit of time, I've had to change out the water like 6 times, and we're only halfway through this door. I don't even think, yeah, there's still so much smoke residue just bleeding down this door. So I wouldn't be surprised if I had to change my bucket out 20 times just for this one door. But this is probably one of the last elements in the house that is contributing to the smoke smell. Really, I can't smell anything anymore, but clearly there's still some things that have that cigarette smoke left behind. And I think this is one of the last. Not to mention, with these walls painted now, it'll look super nice having this ugly yellow go and have a bright, fresh, new color on these doors. Now that all of the cigarette smoke is off and it's been cleaned, it's pretty straightforward to a simple furniture flip. So before we can get any primer or paint on here, I'm gonna use this little sanding block, and I have 120 grit on here. I'm just kind of putting it in like that. And we're just gonna give this door a good scuff sand so that the primer will adhere and the paint will adhere, and that we can ensure that there's going to be a long-lasting finish. So you're really just knocking back a tiny, tiny bit of the old paint and roughening up the surface. Now after the primer dried a couple hours later, I was ready to paint. I am using Sherwin-Williams Showcase paint in the color Extra White. This color is going to be used on all of the doors, the trim, and other accents in the house. I've used this exact paint on a lot of my furniture flips, and it's my absolute favorite bright white. This only took 2 coats, and personally I think that's really great considering the really gross yellow that we started out with, and now they're looking a beautiful stark bright white. I do want to throw out there that there may be some projects that are halfway through in some clips and then they're done in other clips, or even the other way around where it shows that they're done but you haven't seen that project done yet. I'm not gonna point them out to you, but you may see some of them there. I'm not HGTV and I've never recorded the whole process of renovating an entire house from top to bottom, so there are going to be some of that, but just think of it as little surprises throughout, and if you're wondering where something came from, know that it's probably coming in another video. I'm not the only one flipping this house, so while I was working on the doors, Avery was painting the remainder of the ceilings that needed to be painted in the basement. He did get all of that done, so then he moved on to starting to replace the plugins and get those covers back on. I know I've mentioned this before, but not everyone knows Avery is actually an electrician, so he does this kind of work for a living and knows exactly what he's doing. But he did also tell me that really anyone who is trying to flip a house or just put any updates in their homes, just a basic person like me or you could do simple switches like this. And then our partner Nate on this house also was working on a project. It was up to him to rip up all of the tile by the sliding glass door and where our wet bar used to be, which is actually now the new bedroom. I didn't do any of this work, but he said it was a super long process and he really didn't like it at all. So I'm glad it wasn't put on me. As you can see, things are kind of flying, so after a little bit, he did actually go ahead and, put some goggles on and some glasses on, just some proper PPE so that he didn't get hurt too bad, but he did end up walking upstairs with a little bit of a surprise while we were all working. You gotta
squeeze more out.
Oh my god!
Oh no, Nate almost died.
Twice.
That's the second injury, and he already screwed up his first one. That one was a lot worse though.
Oh
Good job, Nate. Good job.
20 sports. Either of us got injured. Been here for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't think me or Avery have gotten hurt at all, but you managed to get hurt twice. Well, I guess I got a rash on my hand that one time.
Yeah, God, Heather.
There's also so much stuff in your hair, Nate.
Yeah. Hey, the tile almost downstairs in the second part's almost done though.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I want to go look.
That one's way quicker.
Let's go look. Turn the light on. Okay, well, it's all out of that one. That looks good in the bedroom, Nate.
No, the second one.
I'm going to look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of it.
I have tampon fingers. I have that on my hand.
Yeah, Nate, everyone's going to be roasting you on my YouTube channel.
That's hilarious. Yeah, right.
I have not had a lot of experience laying down flooring, so thanks to Avery's stepmom, Cassie, we were able to get it done pretty quickly, and if I do say so myself, it looks pretty good. We are mid-project on a ton of things right now though, so if you like this video and you want more content, please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you aren't already. I am trying to reach a goal of 10,000 subscribers, and I need your guys' help to do that. I also upload weekly furniture flips if that's something that you're interested in as well. Otherwise, for now, I will catch you guys in the next video.